Bore da blwyddyn 5 a 6, good morning, years 5 and 6, a croeso i'r Eisteddfod Prize Assembly, and welcome to the Eisteddfod Prize Assembly. I'm Mrs. Wood, and I'm super excited to be with you this morning to announce all the winners of the Eisteddfod competitions. I have my Welsh top on, ready to celebrate, and I really hope that you're at home as well, dressed up too, to join me in our Eisteddfod Prize Winners Assembly. Can I just start by saying that the staff at St Andrews are incredibly proud of all the efforts you've put in with the Eisteddfod competitions and all your home learning. I have been blown away by all the work that has been shared with me and all the work I've seen on Twitter and the daily challenges you've completed. We are really, really proud of all of you. And even if you haven't come first, second or third in an Eisteddfod competition this morning, please remember that every single competition that you did enter would have gained house points for your houses. So the plan for the assembly this morning, we're going to firstly sing My Handwriting Competition, the Welsh National Anthem. I'm then going to be announcing all the competition winners, and then I will be announcing the final house points and the overall winning house. And to end, I've put together a little video, a little treat for you. All the staff at St Andrews Primary School have made a special video to say a big thank you for all your efforts with the Eisteddfod. Bendigedig bawb. So Dydd Gwyl Dewi Sant Hapus, which means Happy St David's Day. You might be wondering why I have a picture of Alan Wyn-Jones there. He's the Welsh rugby captain. And the reason why he is there is throughout my assembly this morning, I would like you to count, so Sauline, how many Alan Wyn-Jones can you spot throughout my assembly this morning? And if you message that number to your teachers and tell them how many Alan Wyn-Jones you spotted, I'm sure they will give you some extra dojos for your great noticing skills. Now, to begin our Eisteddfod assembly, we're going to be singing the Welsh National Anthem, My Handwriting Competition, and I'm going to be handing you over now to the lovely Miss Atherton, who is going to be leading us in singing My Handwriting Competition. Over to you, Miss Atherton.
Hello St Andrews, I am so thrilled to be part of this very special prize giving assembly. We are going to start by singing the Welsh National Anthem, so please sefwch and sing along.
Diolch, Miss Atherton. Let's get started now with our prize winners. And a big llongyfarchiadau, a big congratulations to our prize winners. Let's get started now with the first competition, and that is Blwyddyn 5 and the handwriting competition. And their job was to write ar hyd y nos. So, starting in third place with 5ED, third place winner is Sienna. Bendigedig Sienna. Second place in 5ED is Sophia. And first place in 5ED is Icra. Ysgrifennu perffaith. Da iawn. Moving on to Miss King's class. Third place in Miss King's class is Adam. Second place in 5RK is Seren. And first place in 5RK is Tiana. Mae ysgrifennu yn taclus. What beautiful, neat handwriting, Tiana. Da iawn. And moving on to 5KT. Third place, it's Julia. Second place, it is Kyle. And first place in 5KT is Devin. I really like the illustrations you've added there as well, Devin. Gwaith da. Moving on to the next competition. For the art competition, Blwyddyn Pump had to draw or paint a Welsh landmark. So 5ED first. Third place, with a drawing of Cardiff Castle, I believe, is Hassan. Second place in 5ED with a beautiful collage of the wave is Tyler. And first place in 5ED is Nina. Oh, my clean and hyfryd. What a beautiful, lovely picture. Bendigedig, Nina. Gwaith da. Moving on to 5RK. In third place, with a beautiful picture of the Transporter Bridge, it is Tilly. In second place, with another drawing the Transporter Bridge, it is Rodri. And first place in 5RK is Daria. Now that picture of Cardiff Castle, Daria, is incredible. I could not paint that well. So a massive llongyfarchiadau to Daria. Mae castell yn hyfryd. Moving on to 5KT. In third place, it is Devin. In second place, with another wave picture, it is Jessica. And first place in 5KT is Julia. I really like the shading you've done there, Julia. Gwaith da. Moving on to the model competition. This time, Year 5, Blwyddyn Pump, had to draw or design a famous Newport landmark. So in 5ED, third place, we have Dylan. Da iawn, Dylan. In second place, we have Mustafa. And in first place in 5ED, we have Coan with his Eisteddfod entry of the town clock. Gwaith gwych. Da iawn, Coan. Moving on to 5RK. In third place, we have Daria. In second place from 5RK, we have Olaf. And first place in 5RK, it is Chloe. Da iawn, Chloe, a super model of the Newport wave. Bendigedig. Then finally, moving on to 5KT. In third place, we have Jessica. In second place, in 5KT, we have Lana Rose. And first place in 5KT, we have Pola. I've got to say, Pola, what a creative way to make the Transporter Bridge by using matchsticks. Very clever idea. Bendigedig, Pola. Moving on to Blwyddyn Pump and the poetry competition. They had to write a poem entitled I Know a Dragon. So first of all, in Miss Davis's class in 5ED, in third place, we have Eliza. Second place in the poetry competition, we have Ikra. I love the line that Ikra, his eyes was black as charcoal, bendigedig. What an excellent metaphor, or simile, to describe the dragon. And in first place, we have Amelia. And Amelia, I enjoyed reading yours as well. Some of the similes that you've used, horns that can pierce birds like kebabs on a skewer. I got a really good image in my head then of the dragon. And talons that could crush boulders as if they were melons. Excellent descriptive language there. Mae ysgrifennu yn gwych. Moving on to 5RK. In third place, we have Evan with his mighty dragon. In second place, we have Seren. in 5RK. And first place in 5RK is Rodri. And Rodri, I also really enjoyed the language that you used as well, his claws of steel and his ear-splitting roar. Fantastic description of the dragon. Da. Moving on to 5KT. In third place, it is Julia. In second place, it is Jessica. And first place in 5KT is Lana Rose. And Lana Rose, I wouldn't like to meet this dragon because he has a pungent smell like old rotten eggs. Great description though, Lana Rose. Da. So let's give a massive, before we move on to Blwyddyn Chwech, let's give Blwyddyn Pimp a massive round of applause. Give yourself a massive clap at home. Da, Blwyddyn Pimp. Some fantastic entries there. I thoroughly enjoyed seeing all your Newport landmarks, all your drawings of famous Welsh places, your poetry, your handwriting. Gwaith hyfryd. Lovely work. Bendigedig Blwyddyn Pimp. Moving on to Blwyddyn Chwech now, we have the handwriting competition. And in year 6, we had to write My Hen Vlad Fy Nadau, the Welsh national anthem. So first of all, in Mrs. Nicholas's class in 6KN, in third place is Aisha. In second place, it is Lily in 6KN. And in first place in 6KN, it is Ruby. Ruby, my ysgrifennu taclus. What beautiful, tidy handwriting you have. I wish my handwriting was as neat as this, Ruby. Bendigedig, Ruby. Moving on to 6EA. Third place, it is Mia. Second place in 6EA is Ella. And first place in 6EA is Christina. And Christina, my ysgrifennu and hyfryd. Lovely handwriting. And I love your picture of the dragon as well to illustrate your handwriting. And moving on to 6PW, that's my class, Mrs. Palmer's class. In third place, it is Hamza. In second place, in 6PW, it is Dylan. And in first place, it is Ishbel. Ishbel, what such beautiful handwriting you had. We were really proud of you. Da, Ishbel. Moving on to the art competition. Now, this year's competition for year 6 was to draw one of the St Andrew's buildings in the style of Michael Powell. Now, Michael Powell is a Welsh artist who is well known for using lots of wavy lines in all his pictures, and the children have tried hard to incorporate his style in their drawings of St Andrew's Primary School. So, moving on. In third place in Mrs. Nicholas's class in 6KN was Samia. Now, my clean hyfryd. What a lovely picture. I love the detail you've added to this picture, Samia. Da. In second place in 6KN was Aisha. And in first place in 6KN is Maria. Da, Maria, my clean arbennig. Moving on to 6EA. In third place is Cerys. In second place in 6EA is Paul. And first place in 6EA is Ella. And I like, Ella, that you've really tried to incorporate the wavy lines that Michael Powell incorporated in his drawings. Bendigedig, Ella. Moving on to my class, 6PW. In third place is Sakina. Second place is Ishbel. Incredible amount of detail in that picture there, Ishbel, bendigedig. And first place is Tyrese. And what I liked about Tyrese was that he has used a mixture of media. He's used felt pens, watercolours, pencils, and it's really created a superb effect. Bendigedig, Tyrese. Moving on to our shield competition. The competition was to design a St Andrew's coat of arms. So children had to think about the symbols and what was special to them about St Andrews and incorporate that into their shields. So third place in 6KN was Hamira. It's a lovely design. And I also like that you've included all the pupil leadership groups on your shield as well. Da iawn, Hymira. Second place in 6kn was Zainab. And first place in 6kn was Dante. And what I like about yours, Dante, is that you've included some parts of our Reach curriculum as well, some of the special words from our Reach curriculum onto your shield. Gwaith da, Dante. Moving on to 6EA. In third place, we have Alfie. In second place is Cerys. And first place in 6EA is Dylan. And Dylan, what a great choice to use clay. It's given a really nice effect on your shield. Da iawn, a really creative idea. Moving on to 6PW. In third place is Ramos, who's decided to include some of the flags, to include all the different nationalities that we have in St Andrews. In second place is Tyrese. And what I like about Tyrese is that he's used the S and turned that into a dragon for St Andrews. And first place in 6PW is Theo. And as Theo's in my class, I know exactly how much time went into this shield, and he told me about each aspect and that he's included Welsh because he enjoys Welsh, the musical notes because he enjoys music, the castle for history, the numbers for maths, and a lot of thought went into the things that he enjoys, and he put those things then into this shield. My shield and hyfryd. Da iawn, Theo. Moving on to the poetry competition, the children had to write a personification poem called I Am Wales. I think about all the aspects of Wales that they enjoyed. So they might have included a verse on dragons and a verse on landmarks for their poems. So in third place we have, in 6kn, Ruby. Bendigedig Ruby. Second place in 6kn we have Lily. And first place in 6kn is Maria. Some really interesting language in yours, Maria. I love the snow-capped mountains and the historical myths exploding with knowledge. Some really good, ambitious vocabulary in there. Bendigedig, Maria. Moving on to 6EA. In third place, we have Ariba. And I liked your opening line, Ariba, of your poem. I am the crazy loud fan who screams in excitement as Sir Tom Jones takes the stage. That line made me smile. Bendigedig, Ariba. In second place, Finley. Da iawn, Finley. And first place in 6EA, we have Christina. And yet again, Christina, some fantastic, ambitious vocabulary in this. I love the monstrous, colossal turrets gleefully protecting my land. I am the roaring, light-hearted fan, joyfully encouraging the hopeful players. Such good grasp of language in this poem. Da iawn, Christina. And moving on to 6PW. In third place, it was Caelan. Second place, it was Nifemi. Gwaith da, Nifemi. And first place in 6PW was Dylan. And Dylan, you also had some really lovely vocabulary. I love the ruby red wings gliding fiercely through the air and the sharp tail whipping against the clouds. Bendigedig, Dylan. So a massive congratulations, llongyfarchiadau, to all the blwyddyn chwech prize winners. Let's give a massive round of applause. Clapiwch eich dwylo os gwelwch yn dda. Now, let's move on to the final results to see who will be the winning house. The Eisteddfod 2021. So, drum roll please. Excited? And in fourth place, we have T Gwyrdd with 1,734 points. Bendigedig T Gwyrdd, da iawn. In third place, we have Team Ellen with 1,838 points. Da iawn, Team Ellen, bendigedig. Now, I wonder who is going to be second. T Coch or T Glass? In second place is T Coch with 1,881 points. Bendigedig T Coch which means I'm sure you've worked it out blwyddyn 5 In first place is T Glass with 1,949 points. Bendigedig T Glass, excellent effort. Da iawn. Now, how many Alan Wyn Jones did you spot Sauline through my assembly? I'm not going to reveal the answer now, but if you send your teachers a message on Seesaw to let them know how many you spotted, then I'm sure they will give you some extra dojos for your good noticing skills. And to end my prize winners assembly, I have put together a little treat for you. All the staff at St Andrews Primary School have participated in the Rugby Ball Challenge, and it is to say a big well done and thank you for all your hard efforts and your hard work during the Eisteddfod. We are so, so proud of you. Bendigedig, blwyddyn 5 So I'm going to leave you with the Rugby Ball Challenge now. Have a lovely day. Dydd Goel Dewi Sant hapus. And I'll see you soon. Hwyl fawr bawb. Da bo chi.